This is our 3-bedroom, 2-bath house at 3654 Franklin Avenue in Fremont, California. It's a 3-wide driveway, 2-car garage attached with a aluminum roll-up garage door with an automatic garage door opener. Grass front yard, raised flower bed in front of the living room window. It has a stone face with a bullnose brick top. You can see the chimney has a cap, so you don't get birds inside there. Trying to keep warm in the winter. This is a real grass front yard. The backyard is the fake grass, so don't want you to get that confused. This you have to mow, in the back you don't. In the front we have a copper frame that supports the eave and also holds a wrought iron piece of artwork in it. And you have a steel metal door for going into the house. Screen door as well. So let's go on in. After the entryway, you come into a little alcove as they enter the house, and you have a coat closet here and 2 cabinets there for books, movies, whatever you like. They basically have cabinet doors and shelves in the upper and the lower areas. Then turning around, there's the living room. A large flagstone fireplace with a rack-mounted 65-inch TV. The rack stays with the house, and of course it can hold any TV you like because it's big enough. There's a gas fireplace that's remote controlled. Basically, you can turn it on or put it on thermostat or have it off. Dual pane windows throughout the house, matching all around. I'm in the middle of the living room, kind of turning around here. I'll go to the front of the house where the window is and look back towards across the living room. All the lighting is LED, so all the fixtures and such have LED bulbs in them. All the interior doors, it is 6-pane matching doors with nickel door handles, nickel chrome door handles. This is the entryway into the the dining room and kitchen area. So I'll start in the kitchen to look back towards the dining room. So that's the dining room. On the far side of the dining room, you have the sliding glass door, which is dual paned as well, leading out to the back patio. And then you have the door to the garage, which is a steel door. We'll enter the dining room and turn around and look back towards the kitchen. This is the dining room chandelier, again with LED bulbs. Plus, if you use a control device like Alexa, you can control the lights via that switch and your voice. This is looking back into the kitchen. They're birchwood cabinets with the mission style doors. And it's a glass tile backsplash, Corian countertops. All the appliances are new. This is a 5-burner gas range with the digital control pad for the oven. And it has convection oven and broil and all those things. The bottom drawer is actually a warmer drawer. It's not a storage drawer. So you can warm bread or whatever in there while you're cooking your main meal in the oven, let's say. And then there's the microwave, and all these appliances are new. We have under counter lighting all around. And there's no switches. It's motion controlled as long as you put your hand in the right spot. Oops, I'm missing it. There it is. So it's right there, that on and off. Then you have a stainless steel sink with a garbage disposal. And the faucet is also a spray nozzle with a hose. And underneath the sink, there's a filtration system and a remote button. You push the button and it'll run the water through the filtration system and out the tap. And then you push the button again, or you can turn off the water and it'll turn it back into just the regular faucet water for like washing dishes and such. And then the dishwasher is a stainless steel dishwasher. And it's stainless steel on the inside as well, with a built-in garbage disposal, which helps the dishwasher last longer. The refrigerator is 2-door, and it comes with the house. And again, it's stainless steel. And the appliances are new, and they're a match set. So then we have the entryway to the back of the house. And on this side, we have a door that leads to the pantry. So the pantry has I'll step back a little bit, has a rack that mounts on the door for holding condiments and jars and what have you. And then we also have these slide out trays so that it's easier to get to things inside the pantry on 3 of the shelves. Opposite the pantry, you have the front bathroom, which has a massage shower head plus a handheld massage shower head. Got the medicine cabinet, LED lighting, low flow water toilet, new sink and cabinet, and then a jacuzzi tub with 10 jets, tile floor, tile shower enclosure, and the curved curtain rod. And in the hallway, we have track lighting with the hanging pendants, as well as spotlights in order to put spotlights on pictures on the walls. As you go down the hall, on the left you have a linen closet. On the right you have the furnace, the gas wall heater with thermostat control. And basically, this wall heater can keep the whole back of the house warm in the winter, no problem. And basically make most of the house comfortable. If you get a little cold in the living room, you can turn on the front fireplace. Then the hallway kind of opens up to the bedroom entryways. The first bedroom on the right. Its window looks into the back patio. It has a regular closet type door. Then the second bedroom on the right. Its window looks out onto the back lawn. And you have sliding closet doors. And then in this room, we have a Murphy bed. Basically, that bed folds down into a queen size bed, or you can fold down just the table portion to make a nice work desk. And that does stay with the house because it's bolted to the wall. So it's anchored securely, and it has gas springs in it to help you open and close it easier. Then on the left side of the hallway, we have the master bedroom. And this has a sliding closet door as well. And the window looks out onto the backyard. And so right now I'm in the back corner of the room, which is the back of the house. And you can see the bathroom entryway is on the other side of the room from me. And that's a king size bed, so it's a very large bed. So the room is fairly large because it holds that bed no problem. And then In the bathroom, again, you have a low flow toilet, tile floor, raised sink sitting, a pedestal type sink sitting on top of the cabinet. And then you have his and hers medicine cabinets that are triangular shape with a mirror in the middle, LED lighting above. And then the shower has a tinted frameless door. And there's cubby holes for storing like your shampoo or a razor or something like that. Again, it's a multifunction shower head, waterfall, and massage, rainfall. The top is tiled also, plus there's a light up inside this shower. And you can see there's decorator tile around, just like in the other bathroom, there is some decoration to the tile. And this one has embossed leaves and such. So we'll go back out and we'll show you the backyard. So the backyard has a steel door that leads to the garage as well from outside, plus it has a pet door at the bottom. The house, the sun travels from the kitchen side being the east to the patio side being the west. So in the evening, we actually have shades that we draw down. They're the manually operated shades to shade from the sun being on the patio, especially in the summertime if it gets too warm. The nice part about Fremont is the breeze comes from the bay, which is to the west, and it basically comes this way onto the patio to help cool off the patio in hot days. The patio, as you can see, is quite large. It's 38 feet by 16 feet. And it's made of a material called Luma wood. So it's aluminum, but it's embossed with a wood grain to make it look like a wood material painted white. So it's all aluminum except for the support columns are steel with an aluminum sheath around them. And then the header is also a steel C-channel with an aluminum sheathing around it. And then there's two ceiling fans out here, and there's LED lighting along the header, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side to light up the sidewalk. And you can probably hear the waterfall in the background. There's an outdoor switch right here that controls the waterfall. And as we walk out back here to the backyard, you can see we have matching raised flower beds all around the backyard. So this is the right side, then you have the waterfall, and this is all along the back. And then to terminate the grass, it juts out into the yard over by the barbecue. And then we have the same flower bed along the back of the house under the 2 windows. Now this is the fake lawn. Still has sprinklers, and the sprinklers are used to wash the lawn. The other thing about this lawn is it's a mesh material, so it's sewn like a regular carpet inside your house, because it has good water flow through it, so it has very good drainage. It's very pet friendly. It doesn't get hot in the summer. So we had a dog, and when it walks on it and stuff, it never has a problem with the heat burning its paws. But it's a mesh, which is different from most fake lawns have a rubber backing, which has holes like maybe every 6 to 8 inches, and so the drainage can be poor when we're talking about pets, and even rain, because it has to find one of those holes to actually drain out. Then this is a pondless waterfall. So basically, it has a cement bottom here, and in the middle of it, there's a 55-gallon drum that all the water goes into, and the pump's in the drum, and then pumps it up and out the top. And it's decorated with the river rock, which is the same river rock that we put in the flower beds. At the back of the flower bed, the brown board is a Trex board, and they're stacked there to help keep the weight of the rock, to stop the weight of the rock from hitting the fence. There's metal stakes back there to support the boards. And that's on both back fences that the yard that the raised flower bed is in front of. Then everything has drip irrigation for the potted plants and the trees. The trees you see were Japanese maple trees. And then there's an orange tree over there in the corner. And the fruit that came off it this year was nice and sweet. It's been bitter before, but it really depends on how much it rains and how little it rains. Then this is looking from all the way across the yard. I basically have my feet up against the planter that was on the left, or on the right, I mean. And you can see we actually have floodlights so that it lights up the backyard, because we'll sit out here and play badminton or bocce ball on this lawn, because it's smooth and it's perfect for those kinds of games. And as you come along to the other side, basically the left side of the property, we have our cover over our stainless steel barbecue. We have a shed. This is where there's a cement pad over here for that kind of usage. You could put a jacuzzi here, no problem. Then we have the stamped concrete walkway that I'll show you leading back. But so over here, there's a 110 outlet right there for powering the jacuzzi. Plus that's where the automatic sprinklers are plugged in. And this is a fake rock that's covering the actual the sprinkler valves and such, so they can't get damaged accidentally. And now we're on the left side looking back to the right side of the property. And you see the sun's starting to go down. In this area also, you'll see that there's small peat gravel. And that's because I use this area to wash things like the barbecue. I used to ride dirt bikes, so I would wash my dirt bike here. And that way it filters down through the rock and you don't have to clean up a mess in your driveway. And all the planters stay, and the pots, they all stay. Now I'm walking along the stamped concrete sidewalk, and over on this side of the yard we have what's called a French drain. So there's drains like this that match up to where the downspouts are, so that the water doesn't flow onto the patio. It flows down to the French drain. And in the French drain, it's about 6 feet down. There's a perforated pipe that runs all the way to the front yard, and there's a rock base below it that it sat in, and then it got buried before the cement was poured. So this is continuing the stamped concrete. And you can see there's one of the LED lights on this side. And if I forgot to mention, these are the screens that block the sun coming from the west. That one's only partially down. They basically roll up and down manually. This one we have all the way down, and there's bungee cords that are part of the screen that hook in so that the wind can't blow them around. And we'll go back to following the stamped concrete walkway. And that walkway leads us back out to the driveway. And this is actually, when it rains really, really hard, this drain can actually have water coming out of it once the ground is saturated by the French drain. So that's how the water gets away from the house. And now we're back to the front yard. Hope you enjoyed this video.